The Cinema for Peace charity gala is one of the highlights of the Berlin Film Festival, attracting filmmakers, politicians and celebrities from around the world. It celebrates the power of films to unite cultures. Irish musician Bob Geldof has already worked several times with the Cinema for Peace Foundation.
Haiti is the latest example of the issue of poverty, which is with nuclear proliferation, terrorism, climate change, one of the great global existential problems. So if you talk about that, then you talk about one of those things. And so in the Berlinale, there's this little spaceship arrives called Cinema for Peace that talks about reality rather than imaginary life.
Actor Sean Penn, who was honoured for his work in Haiti, says platforms like Cinema for Peace can help people living under repressive regimes.
Oh, absolutely, and I think that they have been in part, and that, you know, the voices of these filmmakers and artists from around the world have been instrumental in a lot of this.
Another important premiere at the Berlinale was the documentary Chodorkowski by German director Cyril Tushy.
Did you consciously choose prison, and if yes, why?
Mikhail Chodorkowski was Russia's wealthiest man in 2004 and the owner of petroleum giant Yukos. A year later, he was convicted of tax evasion and sentenced to 8 years in jail after allegedly angering then-President Vladimir Putin by supporting his political opponents. In December, he was sentenced to a further term. I'm happy the film sparked a dialogue. There's a big scandal in Moscow because the court spokeswoman confirmed in the second trial the judge got the order from high up to issue a guilty verdict. I think it's a scandal. And very symbolic, we launched this film here today.
If you would have a time machine and could travel back in time.
The final cut of Tushy's documentary was stolen from his office in Berlin just days before the premiere, the second such theft in 2 weeks. Luckily, Tushy had already sent an earlier copy to the festival organisers.